Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Marvel aren't finished yet, folks. Not by a long shot. Oh, what I mean by that is, yeah, they're probably finished as a company. This is their last will and testaments that they're putting out there. But they're not finished in destroying it. They still want to go out with a whimper and not a bang. This is the Daily Star today. Saturday, March 21st. This is a rag in the UK, but even this, on the front page, what we talked about a couple of days ago with Marvel's new heroes, with the soy generation, getting the soy generation at Marvel Comics, by the way, written by a guy who was too intimidated, according to him, to read the comic in the 90s because they just seemed so burly and masculine and things that scared him quite clearly. The PC, as we like to call them here, the Twincest crew, made the front cover of the newspaper with the heading of PC Gets Comical. Yeah, that's not what you really want to see. And then a full page spread inside about how Marvel have lost their minds. Because they have. With your safe spaces and your snowflakes and your morbidly obese Dora the Explorers. And then your kid whose superpower is he's got a smartphone. Basically. And then just Michael Morbius. Again. Because they couldn't even be bothered to truly create a fourth character. Just Michael Morbius again. Why not? Why not? This is Marvel current day. All we're bothered about is pushing our own agenda and tat. So well done, Marvel. Well done. And I'm sure there are some people there going, oh, this is great. This is great. Getting ourselves some publicity. No, you're being mocked. People aren't going to buy because of this. There might be a few of us that pick up the comic. I'm still undecided whether or not to even pick it up to roast. But invariably, when these things get marketed in such a woke manner, it's often a letdown. Because when you actually get the product, it just turns out to be shit. Just turns out to be a little bit shit. And nothing more. So do I want to waste $4.99, which translates over here in the UK when we buy a brand new comic? It's about £4.15 to £4.60, 70. It fluctuates where you can get them from. Do I want to waste that on a piece of unmitigated trash? Probably not. Probably not. I'll wait to see what other people say before I even think about it. But it's not over. As I've said, it's not over. Marvel Comics really want to go out of business ASAP with a nice whimper. So they're bringing back another unmitigated failure. America Chavez. But she ticks the boxes that they want to tick. Pushing her as the great Latino superhero. Even though she's an alien. They don't even know their own stuff. But never mind. That's irrelevant. It's who writes it and what boxes they tick and who's in the comic and what boxes they tick. Because Marvel Comics aren't looking to sell to an audience. They're looking to pander to themselves and their own bubble. And pat themselves on the back and tell each other how stunning and brave they are. But America Chavez had a disastrous recent run. I think its first issue, this is back in 2017, Gabby Rivera, who put herself in the comic at one point, because that's the level of narcissism that you got to deal with. I think the first issue sold around about 43,000 copies, and it was cancelled by issue 12, with the final issue doing around 6.5. That's how much of a cliff the sales fell off. Because it wasn't about entertaining, it was about pushing their own, well, I could say something, but I won't. I'll just keep it slightly more restrained. But folks, it's still not over. There's just more trash to come, as we have, coming in April, Children of the Atom 1. Vida Ayala is back in another comic that they don't deserve. And Marvel saturating the marketplace with shite upon shite upon shite, as this time their wonderful new idea is to copy their own heroes again. But gender change them, race change them, skin color change them, because different. So the premise is, what if we gave, like, some of our superheroes like, some sidekicksies? So we have, instead of Cyclops, we have now female Cyclops. Instead of Gambit, we have black chunky Gambit. Female. Instead of Nightcrawler, we have Asian Nightcrawler. Because diversity. Instead of Jean Grey, another morbidly obese, but this time white guy, Jean Grey. And then Archangel. Marvel Comics 2020. Our idea is we have no ideas. We have no originality. We have nothing new to offer other than gender race flipping. That's all we can do. Destroying your business one day at a time. So they have another fluff piece on their channel. Oh, by the way, this one is also getting ratioed heavily, and it's only just come out yesterday, last night. So I think it's only been out for about 12, 16 hours or so. Already becoming heavily ratioed. And of course, the new Warriors one, I think it's on something like 2k likes to 81k dislikes at the moment. But don't worry, Marvel don't care. They don't care because they're not interested in selling comics. They're interested in pushing agendas. They're interested in hiring based off diversity and not talent. So they don't care. They haven't cared for years upon years. But don't worry, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's not as if their Big Daddy is in any difficulty whatsoever right now. Like $6 billion worth of debt. Never mind. So yeah, heavily ratioed. And this 2-minute piece is literally the writer and the artist, the editor, I should really say. The writer and the editor just patting themselves on the back. Let's just talk about May. Let's just talk about May. Let's talk about May. I got so many books going on at the moment, and they're all shit. But it doesn't matter, because I tick boxes that Marvel Comics want ticked. And that's why I'm here. I have barely any talent whatsoever, but I'm here because of my boxes ticking. Unbelievable. But it's not unbelievable, it's Marvel Comics. So here we go. God. Just the same heroes, race swapped, gender swapped. That's it. This is their brilliant new idea. So classic, so amazing. And oh, that's a great image. Can we get that one back on? Oh no. I wanted the face fight. Oh! I got another book. I got given another book without merit. This is amazing. And we have the great image at the end. Oh, can I see them? There, look at. That's a Marvel hero. That is a Marvel hero in 2020 right there. Right there. Don't project the good image. Hey kids, are you a teenager and morbidly obese? This isn't good. This isn't good for your health. This isn't good for your future. with all the diseases that you can pick up by 30. You could have no legs because they've been amputated due to your diabetes. But we're going to push body positivity because we're irresponsible, selfish, self-absorbed pricks. Absolutely unreal. Just unreal. It's just... I was doing a podcast last night, and we spent actually a vast majority of the podcast discussing the comic industry and why it's in such a mess. And it's kind of got past the point of discussing the kind of politics of it all and where they went wrong in that area. It's literally now right in front of your face. The bankruptcy of ideas right here. And oh, Jesus wept. This is the pitch that they're going for as regards to these heroes. I have never known a world without mutants in the X-Men, and to be able to create characters that would become part of the canon is wild. It's all about you. It's all about you. I love them so... I love them so much. I'm sure you don't. I'm sure you've barely heard of any of them. Bernard, Chris, and I have worked so hard on them. We worked so hard just race flipping and gender flipping. That's all we done. We worked so hard on that. And in the piece here, they talk about, oh, we worked so hard creating backstories for them and families for them and all this kind of stuff. That's your job! That's your job. You're patting yourselves on your back for doing your job. Hey, we actually did something, you know, as opposed to just making them superficial, even though they're just superficial because they're just race changes and gender swaps of currently existing characters. They're not brand new characters, not different. Oh, God, it's so painful to watch the comic industry just fall apart like this. Just fall apart like this with this sort of level of mismanagement. Absolute mismanagement. And it talks about how they've got their own TikToks and Reddit pages because... What are the kids up to nowadays? Oh, I think they're on, like, the TikToks and stuff, you know. Okay, boomer. Ooh, okay, fuck, you know. Oh, well. It was a nice run, comics. It was a nice run. In this period of time that we're in at the moment, you know, I'm sure people aren't going to think, hey, where is my money best served? Is it best served in making sure that we have food for the family? Or is it best served squandering it on trash from Marvel? I've got an inkling that they might just put it towards something a little bit more practical. I wouldn't even buy this as toilet paper. So there we go, folks. Marvel, in these uncertain times, have decided in the last few days to literally write down their last will and testament of an industry bereft of ideas because it's not hiring the right people. An industry that's happy to burn itself alive because it's too busy patting itself on the back saying, aren't we great with all these boxes that we're ticking? That promoting terrible messages to youth, and to be honest with you, youth is going to look at this and they're going to laugh their fucking ass off. Do you want morbidly obese male Jean Grey as your hero? Oh, get them in a relationship with Trailblazer. Let's have some fat love, you know, when morbidly obese superheroes combine. So there we go, folks. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do get a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming links. They're in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.